Hello, my miraculous friends. This is Reverend Francis Faden, and thank you for joining me this evening from wherever you are. We are here today to send healing prayers, prayers for peace, to specifically the Minneapolis and St. Paul area of Minnesota. But in the process, we are also going to be, I'm sure, praying for all of us. And one of the things I want to let you know before we get started is in my work with Mother Mary, she has been guiding me whenever I lead something like this, that we're not really praying for things, we're praying from them. So we're going to be doing a beautiful meditation, a beautiful guided meditation to really get us into a place of peacefulness. And then from that place of peacefulness, we'll be then offering that out to the world. And so, again, we're not trying to get something, we're actually going to be offering something, and we can only offer what we have to offer. So, that's part of what we're going to be doing today. If you're just joining me, I would love it if you put it in the comments, whether you're watching live or you're watching on the replay. Put in the comments where you're joining from, because I always love to read that and feel the connection of all of us who are being the light, who are holding the light. So I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you to all of you who are here. Catherine in Iowa, Sacred Relationship in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Hello, Chattanooga. Beautiful Mary. Karen in the Philadelphia suburbs. She's in the Philadelphia suburbs like me. Anna from Texas. Thank you, Anna, for being here. And deep felt prayers from peace from North Carolina. I think that's Nina. Hi, Nina. Marthea from Delaware. And somebody I don't know who that is from Arkansas. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So grateful that you're here. So before we get started, the thing I like to do always is get everybody started. This is just an initial getting us grounded, getting us centered. More people are going to be joining us. So please join me just to take a few deep breaths together so that we can indeed get ourselves grounded, get ourselves centered, and give ourselves permission to just let go of whatever it took to get here, whatever happened earlier in the day, whatever might be happening later after we're done, and just give ourselves the gift of being right here in the now. And as we are breathing in the energy of expansion and breathing out anything that you no longer need. And as we are doing this, we're bringing ourselves even more deeply into this present moment. And as we do this, this is what I call touching the hem of God's garment. We start to feel a shift in our energy. We start to feel a little bit of peace. And as soon as that peaceful energy starts to come, it's one of the 8 different ways that we can experience the divine, and it's usually the easiest. We know we've entered into that sacred space. So letting ourselves feel that peace that over time becomes calmness. You might feel more the energy of love, which also is expressed as joy. You might feel the energy of power, which also is expressed as wisdom. You might have light and sound, all these 8 experiences. Just let yourself feel whatever you're feeling. And I'm going to ask you now to let come to the forefront of your mind the reason that you wanted to be here. Why did you decide, I'm going to be here? Again, whether you're live or you're watching on the replay, what is it that's making you? And you might have many, many reasons. And I'm not going to assume why, but let's all give ourselves a moment to just take a breath and go deeper underneath the logical reason. You're like, well, I want to do something. I want to connect with the energy of healing and peace. I want to be a force for good. I want to do whatever I can. Whatever those reasons are, perfectly fine. There's no wrong reason. But then go underneath of that to the feeling. How do you want to feel at the end of our time together today? How do you want to feel? And if you're like me, you want to feel peace. You also might want to be feeling hope, a sense of connection. You might want to be feeling empowered. You might want to be feeling healed. Again, there's nothing wrong. And if you're not sure, I always say to people, focus on the energy of gratitude. If you're not sure what you want to feel, let yourself just feel grateful. So, whatever you want to feel, take that emotion and let yourself imagine and feel it right now. Feeling that hope, feeling that peace, feeling that love, feeling that gratitude. You're going to feel that right now as deeply as you can. Let that energy wash through your body temple. And as you feel this, you can already start to feel the tension in your body beginning to ease, starting to feel the body starting to relax and create a little bit more space. Already feeling the energy of your mind beginning to settle a little bit. I know the mind has been very agitated, letting the mind settle until we can feel what I call divine presence, feeling that divine presence that is living already within you. And as we feel this energy, even before we do anything else, what we're doing is we're sending out a powerful intention to the universe when we feel things in advance. And knowing that by law, the universe must respond with that same energy, knowing that that's exactly the experience that you're going to be having. Let's take one more deep breath together in gratitude, and we can begin. All right, my friends, thank you so much once again for being here and for being willing to add to the energy of peace, the energy of healing, the energy of light, the energy of divine presence. Now, we know, for those of us who are on the spiritual path, we know that we're all connected. We know that there's really only one of us here. But when we get in these places where it can feel difficult to hold on to that truth, this is when we need to gather together and we need to hold each other up and we need to remind ourselves of what it is that is true, especially when we're feeling discouraged or we might be feeling even an energy of despair. So, again, I am Reverend Frances Faden. I'm an interfaith minister. I'm also a channel for, I'm one of Mother Mary's many channels, but I'm a channel for Mother Mary. And I've been bringing her messages and her energy and her presence to as many people as I can since about 2012 when I had a miraculous encounter with her. And she has been guiding me ever since. And one of the things, as I said, is that she has been urging me to call us together to help bring the energy of peace from ourselves forward. But she also wanted me to share a few things with you. And if you're a follower of my podcast, the Magnify Your Miracles podcast, I talked about this last week, a little bit about the energy that's on the planet right now and from her perspective. So I'm just going to be completely honest and transparent with all of you. I am not at all neutral on this topic of what is going on in Minneapolis. It is very personal to me. Two of my best friends live there, and they have been sharing with me feeling terrorized in their own home, things going on in their own street. The people in Minneapolis are doing everything they can to band together and to support each other. So there are no violent protests happening. That is BS that we've been told. And yet there is this brutal energy that is occupying this city. So just letting you know, I'm not neutral about this. I have been hearing reports saying that these ICE agents have been going around and specifically looking for people of Asian descent, people, racially profiling. When I heard it, I just got chills when I heard them saying, "Where are the Asian people?" Because my wife is Asian, all of my in-laws are Asian, and my mother-in-law was put into a Japanese internment camp when she was 1 year old, from the time she was one till the time she was four, for the crime of being born Asian. So when I hear these things, it's very personal to me. And this is why I say I'm not neutral. Now, what I am, though, is I'm an interfaith minister, which means that I honor everybody and I do everything I can to pray for everyone because in my view, not only are the people who are being terrorized and people who are being killed in need of prayer, but the people who are doing this, the people who think that this is okay, are just as much in need of prayers so that the Holy Spirit may come and awaken them to their divinity. One day they're going to wake up and they're going to go, "Oh my God." And so let's hope that that day comes sooner than later. And that's my intention, is to focus on the oneness, focus on the energy of we're all one. We're going to let go of us versus them. And we're going to recognize there's only one of us here. And we're going to be doing everything we can. Now, I'm going to tell you a quick story that Mother Mary wanted me to share with you. Again, I talked about it a little bit in my podcast last week. There's a lot of talk right now about the things that we're seeing, and there are people who are being reminded of things that happened right before World War II. And for good reason. People are seeing those kinds of tactics happening, um, Nazi, Gestapo, people using those kinds of words. And again, my own mother-in-law being at the effect of the fear in that time period. But Mother Mary wants us to take us back even further. So I recognize that we are meeting today on Holocaust Remembrance Day, and I don't think it's any coincidence that this is the day that Mother Mary asked me to bring us all together. Not a coincidence at all. And what I'm going to say is, Mother Mary said, "Look further." And I said, "What do you mean, Mother Mary?" And she said, "When you see children being, when you see somebody rationalizing children being killed, being brutalized, or as an unfortunate consequence, so that somebody can maintain their control and their position, that's King Herod's energy. When you're seeing this kind of insecure leader who will do anything to hold on to power, and we're seeing this around the world in several places, an insecure leader being willing to sacrifice people to hold on to whatever power they think that they have. Mother Mary has said, this is King Herod's energy. And for those of you who don't remember, I'm just going to read this little thing to you here. So King Herod, when the three wise men were looking for Jesus, this is part of the Christmas story. Herod was the king of Judea at that time. And he was really insecure. He wasn't 100%, my understanding is. People questioned whether he should be the king of Judea because he wasn't 100% Jewish. At least that's what the research I did. And this is what I found today. So he's famous in the Bible for the massacre of the innocents in Bethlehem. So that's the part of the story. Remember that part of the story? That's the part of the story where the wise men come, they greet the king, they tell them why they're there, that they're there to meet the newborn king of the Jews. He hears that and he freaks out. He doesn't let them know it, but then he orders the massacre of every male child under the age of 2. And this happens shortly afterwards. There are other things about King Herod that you might not know, like he had his own children, 2 of his own children killed who had any connection with the throne. And this I found so fascinating because I'm like, this sounds familiar to me. It says, while he's portrayed as a villain in Matthew's gospel, He was also a prolific builder of impressive structures. He was a complex politician who is marked both by grand projects and extreme paranoia, even executing his own family members. Does that sound familiar to you? Can you recognize anybody that perhaps sounds a little bit that way? That's the King Herod. It's an archetype. Okay. It's an archetype of the insecure leader, desperate for power, desperate to hold on to power. We see this energy in our own country. We see this energy happening in other places around the world. I don't have to tell you where they're happening because you know where they're happening. Mother Mary has said the Herod energy, it's an archetype, and this is what we're seeing. It's an ancient archetype. It's not even as new as World War II. It's even older than that. And then we have his son, who is the one who had John the Baptist beheaded. And why did he have John the Baptist beheaded? Because John the Baptist called him on the fact that he was breaking all the laws that he was supposed to be upholding. Does that sound familiar? King Herod energy, right? Well, here's the great news. If King Herod's energy is here, that means that the Christ energy is here. I want you to really hear me. If Herod's energy is here, that means that the Christ energy is also here, because that Herod vibration gets really intimidated when the energy of goodness rises up. When the energy of goodness, when that Christ energy that's within each one of us becomes stronger, when the light becomes stronger, Herod freaks out. Okay. So I'm telling you this because Mother Mary wanted me to reassure you, because a lot of people are feeling like Herod's energy is the bigger energy and this is the energy that's winning. And she doesn't want you to be fooled by this. This doesn't mean that we don't have the feelings and we're not grieving for the lives that have been lost. But we want to remember, the worse Herod is acting, the more his power is slipping because the energy of Christ is ascending. Now, I'm not talking about a person named Christ. I'm talking about the energy, of course, embodied in Jesus when he was around, but we're talking about the energy of compassion. We're talking about the energy of power. We're talking about the Holy Spirit. We're talking about the energy of our innate goodness. It is stronger than Herod, and he knows it. He knows it. So, from this place of recognizing this is what we're dealing with, we are going to now go into this guided meditation. And in this guided meditation, we are collectively going to be invoking the presence and the power of Mother Mary. Whenever I feel scared, whenever I feel worried or discouraged, which is the worst of all, I connect with Mother Mary's energy, because in her presence, healing happens. Now, I don't know what kind of healing that you might be needing. I don't even know exactly the kind of healing that the people of Minneapolis and St. Paul are needing. But I know that as long as we offer our energy, things will shift. Mother Mary and all the great energies work through us. And just to clarify, if you're seeing me for the first time and you're hearing me talk about Mother Mary, I want to be abundantly clear with you that what I call Mother Mary is the energy of unconditional love expressed in a feminine vibration. Okay, so it has nothing to do with any particular religion. It is the energy of unconditional love that lives inside of you. And we are going to be bringing this energy forth. And once her energy is here, and I feel her energy here with me, then she will be guiding all of us and taking us through this time of prayer and meditation. So thank you to everybody who is here. If I hadn't had a chance to say hello to you, hello and welcome. All right, my friends. So get yourself into a comfortable position if you're not in one already. We are going to be utilizing your God-given power of imagination known as the mind's eye. And in that mind's eye, I'm going to ask you to let yourself see and feel a little ball of golden light right in the middle of the chest area. Now, if you are a visual person, let yourself focus on seeing this golden light. If you're more of a feeling person, let yourself focus on feeling this energy. There's no wrong way to do this, whatever works for you. But in that mind's eye, let yourself see and feel that little ball of golden light gradually beginning to expand as you take an inhalation and as you exhale, exhaling out anything that you no longer need, any heaviness. Mother Mary's already saying to me, this is your time of healing as well. A lot of us who are highly sensitive are feeling very, very shaky on the inside. So Mother Mary says, this is your time of healing as well. Breathing in, seeing that beautiful golden light expand. Breathing out anything you no longer need. And allowing this to very naturally happen until on the next inhalation, you can see and feel that beautiful golden light filling the entire chest area, front and back, inside and out. Now we know that this beautiful golden light frequency, this is the frequency that our own higher self lives in at all times. And we are simply increasing our awareness of it. So on the next inhalation, we're going to keep that process going. On that next inhalation, let yourself see in that mind's eye that energy going up the neck and into the head, moving down the shoulders, into the arms, all the way down to the fingertips, moving down into the body, going down through the hips, into the legs, all the way down to the tips of your toes, until you see and feel yourself completely filled with that beautiful golden light frequency. Now take a moment now and let yourself feel this energy deeply. All the trillions of cells in your body radiating golden light like the sun. And let yourself feel that energy healing you, first of all. This energy lives within you. We're just expanding your awareness of it as it continues to bless and heal your body temple. And in that mind's eye now, let yourself see that energy going beyond the boundaries of the body into your energy field until you see and feel yourself as a beautiful, radiant being of golden light. Yeah, this is the truth of your identity. This is what you actually look like. You are a golden light being filled with infinite energy, radiating unconditional love, connected to all the resources in the world. Notice that in this place you lack nothing. And we can already feel that energy of peace. We've already touched the hem of her garment. All right, my friends. So, from this place of expanded awareness, what we've done is we've raised our vibration. We've done it individually, we've done it collectively. And whenever we do that, we expand our own awareness. So, I'm going to ask you to bring your awareness to the beautiful white light being that is right behind you. That is your beautiful guardian angel. And if you have not yet said hello to your guardian angel today, take a moment and say hello to your guardian angel and thank your guardian angel for always being there and always guiding you. Now, we're going to ask two favors of your guardian angel. One is to act as your own personal divine amplifier to really bring alive all of your inner senses so that you can have the most tangible experience of spirit as possible today. And the second thing that we're going to ask, we're going to ask your guardian angel to connect his or her energy to the energy of everybody else that's in our circle. And as this happens, you can feel yourself being transported from wherever you are in the same room energetically. Now, Mother Mary is already showing me that our beautiful circle of golden light beings is completely surrounding the Minneapolis and St. Paul area. So right in the middle of our circle are the Twin Cities. So we are being transported and our beautiful circle has become huge. And we are sitting in this beautiful circle of golden light beings. And we are surrounded by beautiful white light beings. So that's all of us in gold and all of our guardian angels in white. And Mother Mary has us. She says we are being here, boots on the ground, so to speak, to completely encircle this area. And so all the people that are in this area are now within our circle. Now, what you'll notice before I bring in Mother Mary's energy is that standing behind all of our guardian angels is another row of archangels. And standing behind them are all of our ancestors. Whew. I was hoping I wasn't going to cry. But my friends, we have been joined by both of the people that have been murdered recently, Renee Good. Whew, getting a little emotional. I can feel their presence here with us. And the beautiful nurse, Mr. Preddy, is here as well. I'm seeing there's, I think, at least 6 people that have been killed, that have lost their lives. I'm seeing many, many, many people who have crossed over since all of this has happened from different parts of the world. I didn't expect this and I didn't intend this, but we are being joined by so many souls. I don't have the number off the top of my head, but they are joining into our circle. So we have our ancestors, and in the line of ancestors, I'm also feeling um, the energy of the beautiful soul Renee Good, and I can't remember his first name, but Mr. Preddy, the beautiful veterans nurse who was just murdered last week, and I can already feel all these energies here. So we have created a powerful circle of light. We have created a powerful vortex of energy, and we have not yet even called in the energy of Mother Mary. This is your energy, my friends. Never let yourself forget how powerful you are. Never let yourself forget how powerful you are. So I'm going to say, we're going to invoke the presence of the 4 archangels that I always work with when I work with Mother Mary, and we're going to call in Mother Mary. I am going to say my prayer out loud. I highly recommend that you say your own prayer out loud. And I want you to pay attention to how you feel before and after you do your prayer. Very important. And you'll notice the energy in the room shifting. Mother, Father, God, great spirit of the universe, we give thanks for this time together, for our healing and peace prayer circle, for the Minneapolis and St. Paul area, for the state of Minnesota, for the state of this whole country, and ultimately for all of us here in the world. We're asking that each one of us has our inner eyes, ears, and hearts open as wide as possible, that we're able to truly see, hear, feel, and know her presence as it's being revealed to us. We know that we're always surrounded and protected in a circle of brilliant white light. And into this circle, we are welcoming the highest beings that want to come and support us. We welcome at this time. I specifically and lovingly invoke the presence of our very good friends, the 4 archangels, who come and help us create more sacred space. So right now, let's welcome in the energy of Archangel Michael. See the blue and the gold frequency and a huge flash of light coming into our circle. Archangel Gabriel, that white and gold frequency, a huge flash of light. Archangel Uriel, that red and gold frequency, a huge flash of light. And Archangel Raphael, the green and gold frequency, a huge flash of light. They go to the 4 corners of our circle, creating this beautiful diamond pattern into which we can invoke the presence of Mother Mary. So I specifically and lovingly, very gratefully and respectfully invoke the presence of our own beloved Mother Mary to be with us and to share her wisdom and her guidance, her healing, her peace, her compassion, and her own lived experience of how to overcome living with this kind of energy and still to be the energy of unconditional love and still to be victorious. All the beautiful qualities that she embodies. So I'm going to turn everything over to her, begin by saying amen. And we can see this huge light coming down in the middle of our circle. And Mother Mary has brought with her today, whoo, she's bringing the big guns. She's brought with her Mary Magdalene. She has brought with her St. Joan of Arc. She has brought with her, she's showing me whew, all the disciples, all the 12 disciples are here. She has brought with her these great beings who know and who have lived through these times of what Mother Mary is called injustice and tyranny. That's what she's calling this time. These are Mother Mary's words. Now, let me take a look and see how. Okay, so Mother Mary is asking Archangel Michael to come up with his sword. And she has come to us today, not as Our Lady of Sorrows, but as Our Lady of Victory. Mother Mary comes to us today as Our Lady of Victory. She has a crown on her head, and she is wearing these beautiful royal regal robes. And whenever she comes to us as Our Lady of Victory, it's the energy of overcoming. Mother Mary's saying to you right now, she's coming to you as Our Lady of Victory. Whatever it is that you are going through, whatever turmoil is in your life on a personal level, Mother Mary is saying, I am here to reassure you that it is already done. As Christ said on the cross, it is finished. In other words, Mother Mary is saying to us, what we are doing here today is going out into the universe, and it is already done. We are bringing into our experience what we know already exists in the quantum field, which is a world of peace, a world of oneness, a world where compassion is the rule of the day and where there is no fear. There is no fear. So Mother Mary's wanting me to say to you, the real issue underneath of everything is fear. So as best as you can, handle your own fear. That means do not continually engage in things that are making you fearful, whether those are outside things or inside things. Sometimes our own mind can be the scariest place. Mother Mary says, fear is the real issue here. It's the real enemy. People don't act this way if they're not fueled with fear. And so she is saying for all of us, the first thing that we're going to do, let yourself see and feel right in front of you, Archangel Raphael. Let yourself see and feel right behind you, with hands on your shoulders, Archangel Michael. Let yourself feel on each side of you, Gabriel and Uriel. Let yourself feel that you are surrounded by these four beings at all times. Now I'm going to give you, this is the unity prayer of protection. It is not my prayer, but Mother Mary has revealed to me that the four archangels are called whenever you say this prayer. And this is a potent prayer. She's wanting you to use this personally. Then you can also pray this for other people. Here's the prayer, and then we'll do it together. The light of God surrounds you. The love of God enfolds you. The power of God protects you. The presence of God watches over you. Wherever you are, God is, and all is well. That's the unity prayer of protection. The way I say it, for me, the light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. The light of God surrounds me. That's Archangel Uriel. The love of God enfolds me. That's Archangel Raphael. The power of God protects me. That's Archangel Michael. The presence of God watches over me. That's Archangel Gabriel. When you say this prayer, you are invoking those four beings externally and internally. Those energies live inside you as well. Say this prayer every day. Say it whenever you feel afraid. Say it whenever you feel anything other than peace. Say this prayer. I will, for those of you who want, I can, this video is going to be on my YouTube. I don't think the video is going to stay very long on Facebook, but it'll be on my YouTube. So I will go when the live stream is over, and I will put that prayer in there for you. I'll put it in the show description for you, the episode description for you, so that you have that prayer. But you can look it up. It's the Unity Prayer of Protection. Okay. So Mother Mary here as Our Lady of Victory wants you to see yourself surrounded on all four sides by the four archangels, corresponding to the four directions, corresponding to the four seasons. It's a powerful number, the number four, when you're working with Mother Mary's energy. Now, we have Mother Mary is showing me that her energy, her feet are standing right on top of the energy of Minneapolis and St. Paul, because that city is right here in the middle of our circle. Our circle is completely surrounding this city. So the first thing we're going to do, Mother Mary says, is we're going to get ourselves into a place of peace and healing. So with Archangel Raphael right in front of you, let his eyes, the energy from his eyes, come right into your eyes as he puts his hands right on top of your head, and you feel this healing energy going right through your physical body. And anything that doesn't belong in your physical body comes right out the bottom of your feet into Mother Earth to be transmuted, to be recycled, basically to turn into compost. Just let whatever's in your physical body, that could be substances, it could be stress, whatever it might be, we are bringing in the healing energy of peace through your physical body. And letting that energy be magnified by Archangel Michael's hands on your shoulders as he is allowing that beautiful, powerful energy of healing. Raphael, God heals. God is my healer. Letting that energy go through the physical body, taking a deep breath and exhaling. Raphael, now looking in your eyes one more time, going into the emotional body and sending that healing energy through your emotional body, releasing any energy of um, sadness or um, any negative emotions that are no longer serving you, discouragement, despair. We're going to let that go, washing right down through the bottoms of your feet. Taking a deep breath with me, and then exhaling. Raphael, looking in your eyes again, working on the level of the mental body, with hands on your head, letting that healing energy wash through the mental body. This is where worry, anxiety, and fear mostly live, is in the mental body. We're just going to let the peace of the archangels wash over you. Let that healing energy pull anything that doesn't belong right through and to the bottoms of your feet into Mother Earth, who immediately uses it for something good. And one last time, looking in your eyes again, hands on top of your head, sending that beautiful energy through your spirit body, your energy body, your astral body. This is where any doubts, any spiritual doubts, feeling disconnected, any of that, wash right through you, and feeling that energy of oneness. Let that energy come right through your feet, right back into Mother Earth. Okay. Now, in your mind's eye, let yourself see and feel Mother Mary as Our Lady of Victory putting her hands on top of your head and letting her peace and her healing wash over you, awakening your inner peace, awakening your inner healing, your courage, your conviction, your inner knowing that despite appearances, wherever I am, God is and all is well. And allowing that beautiful, peaceful energy to fill your entire body temple. Mother Mary's asking you while she is activating this energy within you, this peace and healing energy. We're going to say this together. So you can repeat after me. The light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. Wherever I am, God is. And all is well. Now, as you have either spoken those words aloud or said them mentally, either way is fine, you have imprinted that prayer into your energy field. And it will continue to reverberate. And it will continue to expand as Mother Mary is finishing up now with filling your energy field. Okay, and then she's taking her hands gently off the top of your head, and she's asking you now to feel the peace and light that is emanating from you. Perfect. So, Mother Mary, let yourself imagine in your mind's eye now that you can see and feel Mother Mary standing right behind you, you personally, with her hands on your shoulders. And she's asking you to let yourself see and feel your peace and your healing gathering up like a huge ball of light right in the middle of the chest area, like a huge portal of light that is spinning and spinning. And before we do anything, just take one more look around our circle and see this huge circle of people from all over the planet that are encircling the Twin City area. And we are allowing ourselves to see our light, our peace now expanding. So we're not losing any of it. We're still staying, but it is expanding from us and it is creating this beautiful dome of light around, above Minneapolis and St. Paul. And Mother Mary has her hands now right behind your shoulder blades, and she is magnifying your peace and your healing. So we're coming from a place of peace and from a place of healing. And we're surrounding this beautiful metropolitan area. And we're going to let ourselves see that light almost falling like snow, except it's not going to melt. And we're seeing this beautiful light, the light of peace and healing, filling the entire area. We feel the support behind us of Mother Mary, of the archangels, of the ancestors. I'm feeling especially the Native American ancestors are here, as so many Native Americans have been impacted as well. I'm feeling those they're calling themselves the keepers of the land are here with us as well. As we offer our peace, notice that as we extend our peace out, it just grows. We don't lose it because it's infinite. We are connected with the source within us. And all we can do is share it. As we connect with all of our brothers and sisters in this circle, connecting with the angels, we see this beautiful dome of golden light that is now settling like a protective layer on Minneapolis, on St. Paul. And now Mother Mary says, we're going to very gently, all of us, start to enlarge our circle. So let yourself see our circle expanding with more and more people holding this energy. And your peace now, again, you are completely filled with this light and your energy is being magnified. Going out now to the greater area of Minnesota, the entire area of Minnesota, and holding the entire state in this beautiful peace and healing light, touching every person, no matter what, every person blessed with peace and healing. We're feeling the hearts and the minds of every person in Minnesota, awakening to the truth of their divine nature, awakening to the truth of oneness. We're going to expand our circle even more to include the surrounding states of Wisconsin and the Dakotas, Illinois, widening our circle to go all the way down as far as Texas, bringing that peace and healing to the middle part of the country. Every single soul awake, aware, peaceful, receiving what they need. Letting our circle now go from coast to coast, expanding all the way out from Maine down to Florida, Washington State, all the way up to Alaska, down through California and Hawaii. We're going to include the whole of the United States in our beautiful circle, offering our peace. And we can see and feel, thank you, Divine Mother, we can see and feel all the Buddhist monks who are walking for peace have joined our circle. Thank you. Thank you. I can feel their presence with us in our circle of peace. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And we're going to expand our circle even more and include our neighbors to the north in Canada and our neighbors to the south in Mexico, in Central America, in the Caribbean. And we're definitely going to include our friends in Greenland in our circle. And just let yourself stop a moment as you feel this whole part of the world blessed with your peace and your healing, and feeling this peace and this healing restoring balance to the ecosystems, and letting our beautiful circle continue to expand into into South America, and going all the way around to all of the continents, to Africa and Europe, Asia, Australia, Antarctica, north, south, east, and west. Our circle now, the entire world is in our circle. We wrap this beautiful planet in the energy of peace and healing, especially the leaders in all of the different countries. And as we bring in this Christ light, we know that the Herod archetype cannot endure. The Christ light is the strongest light there is. And we see our world lit. We see the energy that we are holding of peace and healing, transcending time, being able to go back into history at times that need it, to be able to go forward into the future and still embody this energy, correcting imbalances on the planet that have been here for centuries, if not millennia, because we are filled with the energy of unconditional love. And she who is the embodiment of unconditional love is magnifying your energy, your peace, your prayers. And so now we're simply going to say thank you mentally. And Mother Mary says, from now on, whenever you think of anything that's happening, your prayer should be thank you. Thank you for the peace and healing in my country. Thank you for the peace and healing in my body. Thank you for the peace and healing wherever you need it, wherever you see it, wherever you're tempted and you think that fear is winning. Thank you. Thank you for the victorious light of Christ. Thank you, Our Lady of Victory, for assuring me that Herod cannot stand. We are going to be like the three wise men. And once we've encountered Herod, we're going to go home a different way. We have no time for Herod's energy. We have been blessed with the energy and the presence of the Christ energy today. So we go home a different way. And that Mother Mary is saying, the different way she's asking you to go is praying in gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for this peace and healing. Thank you for allowing me to be a channel of peace and healing and grace. Every person has the ability to be a channel of healing, peace, and grace. Mother Mary is saying to you, yes, take outer action when you feel aligned to do and called to it, but never forget that it must come from within you first to maintain your peace for your own healing. She's reminding us that Mahatma Gandhi, when he was at a loss and all hope was gone and he didn't know what to do, he went for a walk by the ocean. And walking on the beach, he got his idea, his download that broke the centuries' occupation of British rule in India, by walking by the ocean. Mother Mary says, this is the value of quiet and peace. You will get your divine download. You will know what is for you to do, whatever that might be. But first, you have to touch the hem of her garment. You have to get in that energy of peace and healing. So Mother Mary says, to the people of Minneapolis, to the people of St. Paul, fear not, fear not. Herod's days are numbered. We have seen the light, and something different this way is coming. Mother Mary is sending Archangel Michael to protect and defend the people of Minneapolis and St. Paul. Everyone here has a beautiful connection with Archangel Michael, and you know that he is here to protect and defend you as well. We never want to forget that Archangel Michael's energy is the energy of power and alignment with divine will. So we always want to stay in the energy of Dharma. We always want to stay in the energy of truth. Let yourself, if you find yourself falling into anything other than this energy, you call on Archangel Michael. Michael, fill me with your sword of light and your shield of faith. Now, Mother Mary is gently, gently taking her hands off the backside of your heart chakra, putting them, though, on top of your head. And she is asking us to bring our awareness. So our peace has gone and it has blessed this city with the light of the Christ vibration, the golden light of Christ, the energy of truth, the energy of Dharma, by Our Lady of Victory. We let our own energy now come back to ourselves. This is our peace and our healing, knowing that that which we have shared remains, even as we bring our awareness back to our body temple and our awareness back to where we are. And now Mother Mary, standing with her hands on top of your head, is giving you a blessing. And she's asking you, for those who need extra support, to read her Magnificat, which is the beautiful prayer that begins, "My soul magnifies the Lord, and my spirit rejoices in God, my Savior." And you can change that to what you need. The way that I say it is, "My soul magnifies love, and my spirit rejoices in God, in truth, in light." That beautiful prayer of Mother Mary's talks about justice. And so she says, for those of you who need to be reminded, read that prayer and remember that that's the promise of God, the great equalizer. All right, then Mother Mary is going back to the middle of our circle. I'm going to let you take a moment and offer your love and your prayers to Mother Mary, whatever way feels right to you. And then we are collectively going to say thank you to Mother Mary. We're going to release her from our circle with as much love and gratitude as we can. Going to say thank you to the angels and the archangels and the ancestors and all of the great Native Americans that were here, all of the great souls who have crossed over way before their time. I'm going to say thank you to the beautiful Tibetan um, Buddhist monks who joined us on an energy level. I know we tapped into a high frequency if they found us. That makes me so happy. And I say thank you. Thank you. We release them from our circle, love and gratitude. I'm going to ask you now to take one more look around this circle. Offer your love and your gratitude to everybody who was here, who was participating. And then gently now bring your awareness back to your guardian angel standing right behind you, asking your guardian angel to disconnect you from everyone's energy. And as this happens, you can feel yourself being transported back to your home, wherever you are, starting to become aware of your surroundings. Feeling your body being supported by the chair. And just bring your awareness to the very bottoms of your feet. Let yourself see and feel the energy of Mother Earth rushing up and connecting with the bottoms of your feet. Feel that grounding energy moving up through your ankles into your calves, going up through the knees and into the thighs, moving up through the thighs into the hips, letting that energy go up the hips into the lower part of the torso, moving up the spine into the upper torso, going down the arms into the hands, going up the neck into the head until you see and feel yourself completely filled with this grounding Mother Earth energy. It's a very nurturing energy, but it definitely has that magnetic pull. Very gently begin to move your body temple, move your fingers, move your toes, stretch out your back, whatever works for you. Ooh, taking one more deep breath with me. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Oh, I just want to say thank you so much to each and every one of you. Please know you made a huge difference tonight. I know sometimes our inner work, our spiritual work, we're not always sure, but I can tell you, I've done many, 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 many healing prayer circles. Nothing like this. Nothing like this. So I'm really, really honored. And I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless each and every one of you. Um, yeah, I'm just going to look through the chat and just make sure nobody had left a message for me. Thank you, Jonette. Thank you to Ida in Texas. Thank you, Mary from Chicotique. Mary Helen from Northern New Jersey. Thank you. Sarah, hi Sarah, good to see you. Hello from Oregon. Paula Berry, good to see you. Carrie Ann, good to see you. I know, so powerful. Yeah, it was powerful. So, you can let your friends know that they can watch the replay. It should be available on YouTube. Anna, that was Prayer Warrior. Yeah, absolutely. And thank you, Dar. Yeah. You guys, it's not my energy. It's our energy. There's only one of us here. And I'm so, so, so grateful. Let this be a blessing on this Holocaust Remembrance Day, that there's so much more goodness. Anything that we're seeing is just a shadow. It's a shadow. That Christ energy is here. Herod's days are numbered. God bless each and every one of you, my friends. If you want to know about future things that I'm doing, if you're on YouTube, you can press subscribe. The thing that I really recommend that you do is go to my website, francisfaden.com, get on my mailing list, and then you'll know when I do these because sometimes I do them in like only 24 hours notice. And so if you want to know, just go to my website and you'll be the first to know. All right, my friends, God bless each and every one of you. And God bless everybody who's in Minneapolis and St. Paul. Just sending all my love and all my appreciation. Have a good night. Bye bye.